Woo! Just got pulled up here we're gonna be making my coyote stands, and there are definitely coyotes in here. Let me show you this. This is wrapped hay. You can see your coyote tracks just all over it, and that's a bad sign too, because what they do, they'll get up here on top of this stuff and they'll actually dig into it. And what that is haylage. That is wet wrapped hay. Trying to make silage out of it. What happens is they dig into it. It actually makes that section of the hay bale rot. So farmers absolutely hate that. So we'll get in here and see if we can't kill a coyote out here. Sucker caught me off guard. I was fixing to start howling. I looked up and there he come trotting out. I'd been running this cagey cottontail. And what I did, I paused it. I've been paused for about 2 minutes. And was fixing to go right in, like I said, make some howls. I was gonna let out some female sore howls. Looked up right there, the sucker was trotting out of that little thicket. Coyote down. And then, of course, I was looking for coyotes to come out from right here, and the sucker come out from over here, so I had to reposition myself, and when I did, he spotted me and started to booger out, but we got him on the run. Yes. Well, we got that first coyote down there, the rabbit, and shot. I got coon hounds or something up here, they raising cane after it's shot. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw my howls out here that I was fixing to release out. See if we can't get another one out of here. Sit there and wait a minute or two, and then we'll give them some pup screams or pup 3 or something like that. Woo! There's a double down. Nice. That coyote there come from a different direction. Killed this first one of that rabbit. I let out some female longhairs too, and then just been hitting spurts of this pup screams, and I caught a glimpse of them come out of the corner. Another coyote down, yes. Well, I might as well get my coyotes I got now. right there's my stand location. It's out there in that old blow down tree there. A little bit of briars around me. It was definitely adequate. We had our call sitting out here about 40 yards. And we killed the first coyote at about 100 yards, 110 yards. Of course, he boogered on us and we had to shoot him on a lope. We got him down. And we got the other coyote down out there about 65, 70 yards. Right there's the X24. We got a coyote laying right there and right out there. Walking up on the first coyote we shot right here. I don't know if you can see in the background, but just 400 yards up through there's a string of houses. Kind of show you how close these coyotes will live to civilization. Right there's our first victim. Dark brown, chocolatey colored coyote. Probably from this year's crop. We'll definitely take him. We'll drag him up here to his buddy, which actually comes from opposite direction. Get them back together and see what we got up there. Here's our second coyote. It looks to be a lot bigger coyote than our first one. Yeah, look at them teeth. A lot longer fangs, and the fangs are actually wore off on the tip, so that's got a little more age to it than its buddy right there. Awesome. Another bluegrass Kentucky double on the ground. Been a good season for coyote doubles, that's for sure. Can't get enough of them. I'd like to call it double. Put a double down on every stand. What a year for coyote doubles. Man, I can't get enough of them. Awesome morning to be out, about 22 degrees this morning with a light west wind, which give me a crosswind on this stand location. And I'm actually hunting some pretty beat up ground. I've already killed a few coyotes off this place this season, killed one back in the fall, and killed another pair back in December. Here it is, the tail end of January going into February, and right back in here at it. And what I'm doing to mix things up a little bit is I'm actually making my sets, my stand location on different areas of the farm. Still playing the same old sounds that I see a lot of success with, and just changing up my stand location really paid off. As you can tell, I'm still starting out this time of year with some light prey distress. I run cagey cottontail at about 50% volume this morning, run it for just a few minutes, and actually had paused and was thinking about going into my howling sequence when this female come out. Got her knocked down, waited there just for maybe a minute, celebrating a little bit. Decided to go right into my howling sequence. I let out two female longhouse, waited about a minute, and started playing pup screams. Just maybe 30-second burst here and there, and sure enough, it lured this big male out. I'm sure they're a breeding pair, and got him knocked down. And my new build, Hager custom rifles, 6.5 PRC, got the nod this morning. Ain't got to use it much this year. Man, it sure put a hurting on them. It absolutely walloped them. Man, can't get enough of coyote hunting right here in central Kentucky. Thanks for joining us on Tooth and Claw TV.